Hey, what's up, nation? You're watching Landon Productions. This is where I like to take the news and the media and I try to make it more interesting for you guys. So let's start off in the first story of the day. Do you guys know what today is? Today is 4/20. And today's actually a sad day because a 73-year-old grandma, well, there she is right there, Darlene Mayers, was arrested because she was running a freaking marijuana empire. No, seriously, she supplied marijuana for 40% of Oklahoma, Illinois, Arkansas, and Missouri. Holy shit, grandma, that's a lot of people to give weed to. What a freaking beast, but what the heck are you thinking? I know you're thinking for the people, but you're freaking 73 years old. How are you in charge of such a large operation? I mean, my grandma at age 73 is asking me for help to put in her teeth. So right now, Darlene is actually arrested, but I say that every 4/20 of every year, she should be allowed out. So when cops invaded her house, they found a semi-automatic weapon. Whoa, grandma, what the hell were you gonna do with that? And along with the semi-automatic weapon, they found $270,000. And it was all in cash. It was in garbage bags and clear bags and just stuffed in mattresses. Holy shit, this is probably my favorite grandma ever. I'm really starting to think that they shouldn't have arrested her. She should be the freaking president of the United States of America. This 73-year-old grandma is gonna get America out of debt. And of course on 4/20, free weed day. I don't know about you guys, but that's freaking impressive to be going on like this for that long. Such a large illegal operation for the last 20 freaking years. And only now you're getting caught, now that you're 73 years old. The last thing that I want to say about 4/20 is that, did you guys know that today is actually Hitler's birthday? Let's move on to the second story of the day. So a substitute teacher was suspended the other day because he told a 7-year-old girl that she was too sexy for gym class. What the fuck? What grade is that? Grade 2? And you're telling her that she is too sexy for gym class? Does she even know what sexy is? What the fuck is wrong with you? So in the article that I read about, the girl actually didn't know what the word sexy was. She actually thought that it was just a bad word, and she was really upset because her teacher called her a bad word. So she got upset and she told someone else, and they found out, and this guy was later suspended. Not arrested. He was just suspended from the school. Why the hell wasn't this guy arrested? This substitute teacher now is probably at home watching child pornography. There's obviously something wrong with this freaking guy. He denies the allegation of calling this little 7-year-old girl sexy. What he called her was cute, but isn't this in the same freaking context? Substitute teacher guy, you're hitting on a freaking 7-year-old. She's in grade 2. She was just freaking born 7 years ago and you're calling her freaking sexy? What if you were freaking 7 years old and a freaking grown man came up to you and called you sexy? Well, you'd probably like it. But it's wrong. It is so wrong in this society. And I'm really pissed off that this guy actually never got arrested. He just got suspended from the school. And do you want to know the most messed up thing about the story is? Because he's only suspended from this district, from substituting that school, he's still allowed to be a substitute teacher in another district. One of the people in the head of the district said, well, if this guy wants to apply at a different school, go right ahead. He's just not welcomed in this district. Let's move on to the final story of the day. The Australian woman who got injured while having sex in her hotel room is now getting workers' compensation. Are you freaking serious? And no, that's not the Australian woman that I'm talking about right now. That's just a picture for you guys to enjoy while I talk about the story. So because this woman got injured while on a business trip in a hotel room, she is now able to stay home and get paid by her work? Is this for real? What the fuck was the injury? What kind of sex are Australian people having? I honestly think that this is so bullshit because just because that she was out on a business trip, and if she didn't go on that business trip, this wouldn't have happened. But if you're doing your own stuff on your business trip, it doesn't matter how you get injured. Even if it's during sex, you shouldn't be able to pick up workers' compensation. Are you freaking serious? Because you had sex and got injured, the taxpayers now have to pay for you. How awkward is it going to be when this woman returns back to work? Yeah, so how are you feeling? Oh, my vagina's still sore. I think I need to stay home for another week and pick up more of the taxpayers' money. But honestly, what if I was on the way to work and I got injured because I tripped on my shoelace and I fell on the ground? Can I pick up workers' compensation too? You guys are gonna argue and say no because you weren't at your job, you weren't at your business. But this girl was having sex. Was that a part of her freaking business? I don't think so. Unless she was a prostitute, then you can have an argument here. Anyways, guys, that's all the news stories I have for you guys today. If you guys are interested in learning more about the stories that I've talked about, please click the links in the description below and it'll take you right to the stories. And like always, please put a comment in this video because your comments always has a chance to be in my next video. I'll see you guys next time. You want your taxes done? No problem. Do it yourself because there's not going to be a brown person to help you. And do you want your freaking computer fixed? Well, too freaking bad for you because we're not going to do it. This white bitch doesn't like me because I'm brown. Because I have a turban on my head. You just can't see it. Because you just can't see it.